Howdy folks, today I'm going to show you how to put up a 100-inch TV into metal studs. So right here we have our Fire TV. It's a 100-inch. This is going to be used as a confidence monitor for a church. No particular fashion that I'm going with this model, but anyways, here we go. So you just saw the TV, and here's where we're mounting it. This is on the front face of a balcony. So that cable you see hanging out there is an SDI. And behind all that drywall are metal studs. So make sure you pick out the correct mount for your TV. This one can support up to 300 pounds when mounted correctly, so we're good to go. This TV's mounting frame is in the center of the TV, which is wonderful. Makes it a little bit easier to measure and space it out perfectly between the top and the bottom. Link will be in the video description. So with assembling the mounting hardware, you want to basically make sure the mount is as tight as you possibly can put it on the TV. This ensures that the load angle is correct and that it'll be centered over your mount. Once you figure out where your studs are and mark them accordingly, we're going to want to be pretty particular with the markings, as we want to find the exact center of those metal studs to drill out. So here I am checking the wall to see if they're spaced correctly, and also is there anything else that shouldn't be behind there. This is going to be a more tricky install, as I want to put the bracket around the receptacles just to make it look a little cleaner. So I put in my first two holes to hold the bracket. Now I'm going to mark my mounting holes where I'm actually going to put in these flip toggles. So these are the center markings of all of the studs in the wall. Here are the devices I'm going to be using. These are called flip toggles. I will link these also in the video description. These are fantastic, and when installed properly can support over 200 pounds each. So I chose the 1/4 inch versions, as they have a higher load bearing weight. And so to install these, you're going to need a 1/4 inch drill bit and also a 1/2 inch drill bit. So basically, as you insert them, you bend the front part back, push it through the hole, and then it opens. So I started by drilling all of the holes with a 1/4 inch drill bit, as this will allow the drill bit to slightly walk towards the center of the stud if I didn't mark it perfectly. So these metal studs have a small little groove in them that'll allow the drill bit to walk to the center before drilling it out with the 1/2 inch. Once you insert your flip toggles, you want to be very patient, as these things are quite sensitive and you really don't want to break them before you have to. So in putting them in, you want to make sure, again, you are centered on those studs. So here you can see there's metal all the way around each of those rings in all of our 8 mounting holes. When putting up a TV of this size, you want to use as many mounting points as you possibly can to greater distribute that load over a wider area. So when putting these in, you want to bend that tab back, and you want to bend it towards you. So as you can see, that little tab is going to go towards you, so that when you pull it back through the hole, it will open inside the wall. Now when inserting these, it's not always a perfect shot every time. Sometimes they do need a little finesse, a little bit of angle change, depending on how thick your drywall is, how thick your studs are. So you don't want to get frustrated with it. You just want to take your time, eventually get it in there. And then you hear that. That is that flip toggle opening up behind the wall. And so when you first start, I don't like to break off all the tabs till I have everyone in place. As you can see, if you pull a little too hard, you will lose your flip toggle inside the wall, and we'll need to reuse an entirely new flip toggle. It's quite difficult to push this all with one hand, so pardon my struggling. And just like that, all 8 are in. So now we're going to break off the tails and start to put our mounting bracket back on the wall. So with bending these off, you want to be very careful to break them exactly at that front flat face. Otherwise, it'll break and that flip toggle will actually fall back into the wall and you'll have to use a completely new one. If you're really scared about this, you could use a Dremel to cut the plastic, but again, after doing it a handful of times, you kind of get the method down on how to break these off correctly. It's alright if a little bit sticking out, is once the bolt's in there, that'll compress the back of that flip toggle into the mount. Here you can see we are dead level. So now we're going to tighten these down. Depending on your mount size, you might want to put some washers before you put the bolts on, but with what we're doing, they work just fine. So we're all locked and loaded. Now let's tighten down that mount, put this TV up. So while the mount's tightened down, I usually like to give it a quick hang test just to make sure. If it can hold me at 215, it can hold a TV. And just like that, we're floating. All is well. This also gives you a pretty good indication of if things are creaking in the wall or if something is improperly tightened. I'm going to snake that HDMI from that SDI to HDMI converter. And just like that, our TV is ready to rip. So do a software update and just make sure all the inputs come up correctly. So here you go. This is how you mount a TV into metal studs. So all the products will be listed below.